You had an extremely busy week. You were at that cabinet meeting. I got to tell you, it looked to me like you're all having a blast.
I don't know if the press at large was having a blast, but definitely the president and his cabinet. Look, in the last administration, you had a lot of backbiting, a lot of leaks, a lot of people with their own agenda. In this cabinet, you have a president that has a mandate. Of course, his election with the popular vote as well as the Electoral College gave him the win that he needed. But the cabinet likes him, supports the agenda, and they all love each other and they're working together. And you saw that on live television. Yeah,
I mean, Karen Levitt made the comment just a moment ago that you have, not you, but the cabinet is having fun.
It looks like
they're having fun with Musk.
Well, I think they're having fun just because they're excited about the agenda. And there used to be this pressure of the coverage. It looks like the public at large right now is not listening to the mainstream media. I mean, we at Fox have had a surge in ratings, but it's because we've been covering the same thing for years, the pulse of the people. Right now, the Democrats have become the resistance party, and they're not offering anything new.
They're not.
It's still the campaign message that lost them the election.
They're overwhelmed. Trump comes at him with something new almost every day. They don't know how to respond.
I mean, Stu, we were talking off air, and the president's making an appointment at 1 a.m. Okay, now Joe Biden is in the bed at about 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. And so,
You're terrible.
It's totally different now.
Let's get serious. Mexico has extradited 29 drug bosses to the United States. They include the drug lord Rafael Caro Quintero. He's accused in the murder of a DEA agent. This was back in 1985. Now, you personally toured the border area. You've been covering it for many years. Is this extradition of these guys, is that a sign that Trump's pressure on Mexico is really working?
Well, the pressure is working, but this is where my job and your job comes together. Of course, I've been covering the border, but you've been covering the tariff policy. And I think this was the Mexican president's way of saying, Mr. President, just hold on for a second. We know you like leverage. Let me offer you a gift. Now, I'm sure many people in the country, it's like, this guy killed a cop years ago. Why in the world did no president before him negotiate a deal of this magnitude? That's the Trump effect. And I think as a result, maybe the tariff may be delayed because you offered the president something. The cartel's on the run now. I was on the border talking with them. The tunnels are being filled with concrete. The criminal enterprise has been disrupted because the people aren't allowed to flow across the border. They're returning the children back to their families. And there was a time where the Border Patrol would just accept the migrants, or illegal migrants coming across the border. Now they're saying, turn around. We're not even going to accept you.
Total difference, yeah. One quick one. Fox had a one-on-one with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth at Gitmo. I want you to listen to what he had to say about running the Defense Department. Roll that tape.
I kind of look in the faces of these men and women. They're and many of them so young. And I, in some ways, see my face from 20 years ago. I think about the anxieties, the uncertainty, the questions that we had, the things that were important to me then. And that's why we always do lots of troop engagements with large groups and small groups. And we ask any question, whatever you want. What do you want to know? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? Because I had a lot of those same feelings when I was here. I'm just proud. I mean, these men and women make us proud.
Yeah, Hegseth brings a personal touch to it. That's good for morale.
It is, and I got to witness it. I did the Secretary's first trip to the military base, and he's doing something that no other Secretary of Defense has probably done before. Not only is he working out with the soldiers there, but there's moments where he's doing these meetings with the brass, right? These are the 4 stars. These are people that are going to be briefing him. And then he kicks them out. And if you're E7 and below, you can stay. These are the rank and file servicemen. And he says, what's really going on? Whoa. Tell me what's happening on the ground. What do you need? And I just think that just boosts the confidence and the morale of our men and women. And they know they're going back to what they signed up to do, to kill bad guys and go against the threats to our country, foreign and domestic. That's what they care about, Stu.
It's good for recruitment, I'm sure.
And we need
Thanks, Lawrence. Thanks very much indeed.